Hi everyone, I just wanted to reintroduce myself. My name is Rachel Hoffman, and like I said in the pre-pathway video, I'm a licensed clinical social worker and also a PhD candidate in human sexuality, and I'm going to be your therapist for this pathway. So again, I'm really excited to join all of you on this journey. I think it's going to be really enlightening, and I really hope you can take away at least one lesson or one technique that really helps you obviously increase self-pleasure. This topic I know can be sensitive, and so I just want to be clear that if there are any kind of triggering points for you, any reactions you have that you're uncomfortable with, please write in to HiAdJoinReal so that we can help you and assist you and guide you in the right direction. Additionally, I'm really hoping that you challenge yourselves, kind of step outside your comfort zone a little bit, just feel, this is an opportunity to really challenge your perspective, your insight, your opinion on how to engage in self-pleasure. So just try some new things is really all I can ask of you. So the goal of this pathway is really for you to enhance your skills in self-pleasure, but even beyond that, to really get a sense of, you getting to know your body, you getting to know really like the areas that are the most sensitive to you, where your erogenous zones are. So that's really the goal of the video, and I'm hoping by the end of this pathway, you can really identify the areas of your body that feel the most arousing, the most sensitive, the most exciting, the most pleasurable, and also just walk away with some techniques to engage in self-pleasure. So why is this pathway so important? Well, one, about only 75% of women have reached orgasm from intercourse alone. And I mean, obviously that's a troubling statistic, but some women never reach an orgasm in their entire life. And so I'm hoping again that this pathway really helps women identify and connect more with their bodies. When women also had thoughts of sexual failure or a lack of erotic thoughts during sex, it also had a negative effect on their orgasms. So I'm hoping one thing you also gain from this pathway is kind of figuring out what do I think about when I self-pleasure? What are some things that arouse me, that excite me? And I'll give you some ideas of erotic literature to look at, images to look at, and then we can talk about, what again are some erotic or arousing images. And then lastly, 2/3 of women prefer direct clitoral stimulation, and the most popular motions that were mentioned in a recent survey were an up and down, a circular shape, and side to side motion. So again, it's me offering different techniques, different type of rhythms to enhance your sensations. So the first exercise we're going to talk about is body mapping. Body mapping, as you can see from this image, is really identifying which areas of your body, again, kind of produce certain thoughts and emotions. So for example, when you think about your head, as I indicated here, perhaps you write in that it's something that you think about your intellectual drive, or you think about maybe an accident that you were in and you got a concussion from, for example. So maybe it incites fear, or maybe it's excitement over the fact that you recently engaged in an intellectual conversation. So what you do is you mark different areas of your body, again, the first thoughts or the first emotions that come to mind. So you will get this PDF sent to you, and that's going to be your first exercise. So that kind of leads me in again to the first homework assignment. The first homework assignment is going to be filling out this body map. Again, I want you to identify any emotions, any triggers that come to mind when you think about these certain body parts. And the second thing is I really want you to take a look at your vulva. So take a mirror. A lot of people have not done this before, and if we're really going to start kind of these touching exercise, I really want you to get a sense of what it even looks like to begin with. So just take a mirror and put it to your vulva and kind of think about what thoughts come to mind, what feelings come to mind. And lastly, one positive affirmation a day. Obviously, I can't be there to push it or force it, but if you can, take a look in the mirror daily and kind of get a sense of, give yourself one positive affirmation that comes to mind. And yeah, then we'll go from there. So next week, I'm going to answer any questions you may have about body mapping. I'm also going to get a chance to look and upload and see one of your body maps, and I'll talk about it in full detail. So again, make sure that you upload them to the portal, and yeah, we'll go from there. Thank you for joining in. Bye.